Okay, Assalamu alaikum. So we're talking about the 7th rule in the Tajweed series, Women Learning to Read Quran, and we're talking about the letter Ra. Ra is normally heavy. We are still in the Bismillah of Surah Al-Fatiha. So we got to this word. I didn't complete the word. I didn't write it down, the whole word, but I'm stopping here because that's where the sukoon is. So just to show this rule. So here we were ending here last time, and basically we would skip this baby sod because something is before it, and we see alif lam, and there's the shadda on the next letter, so we know this is sun letter, so we skip the alif lam. So basically we're going, we have this ha and this ra, and we see the shadda, so we go straight from this ha to the ra. Now the way the ra works is that it's typically heavy if it has a dhamma or a kasra. I mean a dhamma or a fatha. And ru, ra, they're both heavy. The only way it's light if it has a kasra, or if it has a sukoon on it, we look before. And so if the letter has a sukoon on it, we look at the letter before it. In this case, it is the ha with the kasra, and kasra makes it light. So this rule would apply. It would go to the light one. If there was before the ra with a sukoon, if there was a letter with a fatha or a dhamma, then it would become heavy. So typically it is heavy, but in just a few cases, if it has kasra on the ra or on the letter before the ra, if the ra has a sukoon, then it would be light. Okay, so for example, we know this shadda means there are two ra's, not one, two. And if we break it down, it's going to look like this. This is, by the way, the ra with the shadda. Okay, that's ra. Okay, so then it means there's the first ra with sukoon, and then the second ra with fatha. Okay, so basically we go straight to this ra, the first ra with the sukoon. So we say here, and this is a light ra, here. Then you can hold it and go to the next ra with the fatha on top. Ra, that's heavy, a heavy one. So here, light, ra, heavy. Ra, heavy. And since we're going to continue to the sukoon, which this is a ha, like this. Okay, so if we were going to continue, we'd go here, light, ra, heavy, ra, ra. Okay, so you can hear the ha sound. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the role of the ra, and here we saw the ra in action with the shadda. So that's why it was a little more complicated. Otherwise, basically, if the ra has dhamma or kasra, it's heavy. If it has, a dhamma or fatha sound on it, then it's heavy. If it has a kasra, then it's light. Kasra always makes things light. If it has ra with a sukoon, then we have to look at the word before it. At the letter before it, and see that, like for example, if bismi was before it, it would also be light because the letter before it, before a ra with a sukoon, would be kasra. So then it would be light. And if it was Allah, and or not that one, let's say Let's say iyaka. If it was iyaka, then that's a fatha. And then if it had this ra with a sugoon, then we see the fatha sound, and then that would be heavy. And we pronounce that heavy, like r, r. Kind of sounds like a pirate when you make this heavy. R, r. So, okay, inshallah, I hope I made that clear. That's rule 7. Assalamu alaikum.